What's up? What's up, Facebook? Troy McKnight coming at you from Dallas, Texas. Hey, I hope you guys having an awesome Thursday night. I actually wanted to come over here. If this is your first time actually coming to one of my Facebook lives, like I said, my name is Troy McKnight. I actually come over here on Facebook Monday through Friday. I've been doing it for over a year now. I like to share ideas, strategies on how to build a home business, but not only that, maybe you're in a traditional business and you're trying to take it to the next level. Maybe you're in corporate America and you're trying to actually go to the next level. I like to come over here and get tips and ideas, or maybe to help you build your belief, your confidence in yourself, where you can tap into your greatness and realize that you are great. And today, I was sitting up because I received a couple of messages in Messenger last night, and I hope whoever's send me the message. I'm not gonna say their name, but I hope they're watching this live. And one thing that they talked about was like winning. Like, man, they really want to win. They really want to build a business. They was like struggling. They weren't having that much success. It was just, it was a big challenge. So I wanted to come, and it's been a while. Like I said, I've been on Facebook for over a year and a half. And I remember when I first got on Facebook, one of the first things that I did, I shared my story. I shared my journey. And I wanted to actually share this with you guys tonight, whoever, tuned in this. I actually been in this industry for 18 years, and it ain't all been just sunshine. You know what I'm saying? I get on here, I'm fired up, and I'm excited. And what you guys see, you see a product that has been working on itself for the past like 18 years. When I first got started in this industry, we got involved in a company, and I signed up with a gentleman that played professional football. His name was George Teague. Me and George still friends today. We became real good friends. His wife and my wife became friends. His kids kind of grew up with my kids. But anyway, we got in that company, and I mean, we freaking crushed it. I mean, we crushed it. We didn't have no experience. It was basically like ignorance on fire. I remember laying in bed some nights, and me and Lisa would look at each other because the checks was getting so big, and we was wondering, was it legal or was we going to jail? That's how crazy we was, because we didn't understand what we was doing. But all our friends and stuff, because we believed in it and they was feeding off our energy, they actually got involved. And I got a chance to be around a lot of successful people in the industry of network marketing. A lot of successful people, have made just business people. I remember one guy's name was Joe. Joe had created a business that was doing over like 50 million a year in sales. So a traditional construction company. Got to actually position myself around people to really think bigger, like I talked about last night. But I remember that company going out of business. We did a 2-year run with that company. That company actually went out of business. I remember sitting at George's table just like it was yesterday. Me, Lisa, and George, we were sitting there, and our checks was gone. I mean, our money was gone. I mean, we were sitting there, and I was like, wow. I said, this is crazy, because we just knew that was it. We knew that was the company. We know in that company we was gonna make millions of dollars, and man, we was gonna just not, be able to fly and travel the world, and not only that, change a lot of people's lives. Well, that company disappeared, and I remember when that company disappeared, just like I said yesterday. And I was sitting up, me and George and Lisa, we was thinking, what was next? And we had a friend, and we reached out to him that had actually been doing some coaching and stuff with us. And we told him we needed a new company. And he kind of started laughing. He said, man, I don't represent companies. I talk about, he said, companies is nothing without leaders. So he actually introduced us to a lot of leaders and stuff. And we found another company because we wanted to stay on the more like the service side. We didn't, at that point, we was kind of young, and we just didn't understand the products and nothing like that. So we actually joined that business. And in the beginning, I mean, we struggled. I mean, even, big time. I mean, we struggled, and then we kind of got it up and going, and it was like a roller coaster. And if you in business, I mean, even to the day, man, it's an emotional roller coaster. You have your highs, you have your lows. People get involved, people leave, people quit. That's just what it is. I mean, that's all part of the journey. So we got in that business. I mean, Lisa stayed in that company, I think like 8 years, almost 9 years. George has actually decided to do something completely different. His heart was always in figuring out how he can sew into, like, young man. So he actually stepped into coaching and stuff like that, and became athletic director at a school and stuff. But I stayed on the journey, and I remember staying in that company, and man, I remember it being a roller coaster. And did we do pretty good in that company? We did pretty good, but hey, we had a lot of bad months. I mean, we had stuff where it seemed like stuff was going and the team was going, and then it seemed like everything just started going like that. So what I did is I actually joined another company. And the reason why we joined this company is because, I have been following this gentleman, and people talk about the power of social media. I'm telling you guys, social media is powerful. You can build some strong relationships. Over the past year and a half since I've been on Facebook, I've actually built so many relationships, so many people that I watched from a distance that I never thought I would actually be able to have a conversation with. I've actually had conversations with, but not only that, had opportunity to build relationships with so many of them. So I got in this company, and me and Lisa, to be truthful, we didn't do that much in that company. I mean, we got in the company, but we learned a lot, and that's what I'm telling you guys about the journey. You got to enjoy the journey. We learned a hell of a lot in that company. I know I did. And then the gentleman that we signed up with decided to do something different. And me and Lisa, we was just like, I was at a turning point where I was like, you know what, man, maybe this ain't for me. Maybe I need to just take a break. So I actually went out and got my commercial driver license, guys. I got them in my wallet right now. I was actually going to actually purchase a couple of trucks and actually, hire a couple of drivers and just go in a whole nother direction. And I got a call, and I believe, with every fiber in me, there's no coincidences. Everything happened for a reason. I got a call from a friend of mine that I had been knowing at the time about at least 12 or 13 years. I used to sit at Starbucks. I met this guy at Starbucks. He used to give me ideas and stuff on like, how to get my information in front of people when I was building a company. And he called me out the blue and told me, hey, Troy, I'm getting ready to start my own company. So I actually went over there and I sat down with him. He gave me all his products, had research and development on it. And actually, I looked at it and I was like, wow, okay. So I took the product and I started feeling some amazing results. But what I'm sharing with you guys, I want you guys to catch this whole thing. That's one company, two company. Now I'm in my, what is it? First company, second company, third. I'm in I think, what is it? I'm in my third company right now. If I'm telling you right, if not, Lisa put it in the chat. I think it's our third company. And, it was all based off relationships. So when we got in this company, you're talking about something, you're building it from the ground. It's a new technology. I mean, something that most people are not going to understand, but people need, you know what I'm saying? But you got to know your market too. One of the biggest challenges that people have, and, as I'm talking to you is, everybody is not your customer. Everybody is not your business partner. You got your tribe. You got people that's going to attract you to want to do business with you. And then you got to target a market of people that will use your product or service. And you got to know that. One of the things that will get you frustrated as heck is actually looking at everybody as being your customer or everybody as being your business partner, because it don't work that way. You got to get out of your comfort zone and actually start building your tribe. And this is kind of like a long Facebook Live, way longer than what I usually do. But I really want to address this because, like I said, I had two people reach out to me yesterday and they was going through some hard times. And I wanted to share my story and let them know that that's all part of the process. I'm not even close to where I want to be yet. I'm constantly growing myself. So I got involved in this company. And when I got involved in this company, I mean, we took off and we put a lot of people in real fast, and it was a new company and everything wasn't in place. So since everything went in place, it kind of it slowed down. And then COVID hit. And when COVID hit, I had to actually readjust everything. I had to jump back online, even though, in 2009, I kind of started understanding the way to market online. But in this company, I jumped off, but I had to jump back on. So Lisa, I remember it just like yesterday. I was riding down the freeway. I was riding to actually a meeting at the office in Grand Prairie, Texas. And Lisa called me and she said, man, Ray Higgins actually just releasing something called Rank Makers. She said, you want it? Because I was a fan of Ray's. I said, yeah, absolutely. She said, you could pay for it one time to be a lifetime member. I don't know what it was, $100 something. She bought it, and I set it on the shelf. I didn't really mess with it that much. I looked at a couple of videos, but I didn't really mess with it that much. But then when COVID hit, I dove in. And the first thing I did, right when I dove in, it's crazy, he was doing a 14-day video challenge. I actually did the 14-day video challenge. And I want you guys to understand that doing videos for me was very freaking uncomfortable. It was a challenge. But I knew in order for me to actually grow, in order for me to grow my business, in order for me to grow my brand, in order for me to make the impact God intended on me to make, I would have to actually get on video and I would have to get uncomfortable. So I did that 14-day video challenge. And from doing that challenge, I made a commitment afterwards that I would come over here on Facebook Monday through Friday and do a video. And I've been doing it for over a year or something. I mean, I might have missed a few, maybe in a year and a half, maybe I missed maybe like 3, 4, 5 days at the most because I came in real late. Me and Lisa was hanging out. So what I'm sharing is for me getting uncomfortable, for me doing videos, for me being consistent, posting on Facebook every day, I actually met my mentor. One of the biggest challenges I think I had in the beginning, I didn't have a coach. I didn't have somebody to really guide me and show me step by step what I was doing wrong, looking at it from a distance. So I actually met my mentor, Doug Fireball. Man, he reached out to me, started seeing my videos on Facebook, me and him build a relationship, and now he's coaching me, but it's bigger than that because we're friends, So what I'm saying is, guys, if you're looking at this, is you got to enjoy the journey. And you got to understand that it's a process, and you got to have that attitude that you're never going to quit. You got to truly have in you that you're never going to quit. You're going to ride this wave. And eventually, if you stick with it, you will be able to create a level of success, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. Maybe you just want to if you want to make extra $500 a month, you should be able to do that pretty fast. But if you want to make a strong 6 or 7-figure income, that's going to take some time. That's going to take some growth. You're going to have to get completely uncomfortable. You cannot be the same person. I'm going to tell you, one of the things that make me really mad if I go to bed and I realize I haven't learned nothing new, or if a month passed and I'm still the same as I was the previous month, because I'm constantly wanting to grow. I'm constantly seeking more information. And not only that, just to be a better person overall, not just a business person, even though I am in business, but I want to be able to sow and fill other people's cups up as mine get filled. I want to be able to make an impact in other people's lives, even people that might not even join me in business, like you. You might be looking at this, and this might be what you needed to hear tonight. You know what I'm saying? And you might not never be business partners. We might not never do nothing in business, but this might be what you need to actually help you take your business to the next level. So as I sit here and I share this story with you guys tonight, some of my journey, and I'm still on my journey. Right now, I'm actually building a business, health and wellness industry, out of all industries. You know what I'm saying? I remember, like I said, we first got in the industry, me and George and Lisa wasn't trying to do anything in health and wellness. And now I'm in the health and wellness industry, actually building a team, and very excited and happy, and because I get to make an impact in people's lives in two categories. I mean, especially as you get older, you show people how to make additional income, but also you show people how to be healthy overall. That's powerful within itself. And as you're looking at this, maybe you're the type of person, maybe you're not involved in anything. Maybe you're looking to get involved in somebody inside a business or whatever. Get in this home business space. Hit me up. Hit me in Messenger. If you're looking at this on YouTube, I can put my number on there, 214-457-3543. Just give me a call. Let's talk. Or like I said, if you see this on Facebook, hit me a messenger and let's talk. Maybe what I have is for you. Maybe we can work together. Maybe not. I have a lot of friends in the industry though. Maybe if I don't have what I have is not a fit for you. Maybe what somebody else has as a fit. Like I share a story with you guys all the time. My son actually joined the business about almost a month ago and he crushing it. Maybe what he got for you, I don't know, but maybe what I have is for you. I can tell you, over 18 years of learning and working on myself to become a better person, man, it pays off. And over these past couple of years, I really got it. I really got what it's about, man. It's really truly about making an impact in other people's lives. Because the bigger you make an impact in other people's lives, man, the greater your reward gonna be. And that's how, if you look at it and you go at that way, I promise you, you will win. You will freaking win. You will crush it. So 2 things: never give up. Never freaking give up, and enjoy the journey. So with that, I hope this helps somebody out tonight. God bless, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.